Well, you'd arrive Monday morning at the camp.
Yep.
And Don Ireland would have to tell us a few stories about his fishing on the weekend, and he always caught much bigger whiting than I could ever catch. But the trouble was he really did catch them. He wasn't all stories, Don. And he'd be the leading hand, gathering us all up, and we'd get in the back of the traveller and go out to work and camp out there for the rest of the week after we got all our food and stuff all packed up, and arrive out at Jump Off or Goss or wherever we was working at the time. We had refrigerators, electric, kerosene fridges in my day. Before that I don't think they had even those, but we'd pack most of the butter and the milk and stuff in those, and I was no good on the bulldozer, so I soon got the sack from that.
So where did they put you?
The plough gang, you couldn't make a mistake there. You just had to furrow the furrow all day. That's if you could see for the dust from the one in front of you, because you get about a dozen going around the same. It was a hell of a dust. We never wore any mask or anything, and the dust used to just coat it. Just stick plough. I took one clean over one day. The stick got in it and it lifted it up and up and up until it went over on its back. Well, it didn't pull all that heavy and didn't all that light, so I never looked behind. When I did look behind, it was upside down. But they used to work long hours, like 7 o'clock till someone called the hour because you couldn't see any longer. And Reg Johnson, he'd work even after, with a dozer, he'd go after night if you let him.
How did each of you feel when you were finally allocated a block?
But it was a good feeling, wasn't it, really, although we
that was your
didn't
big
realise
plan
what
to
we
get
were
this
in
farm.
for. We were a long time before we could afford floor coverings and, extra furniture and all that. It took a long time, but we got there. And Dudley, they'd black banned him as well, but he didn't know why.
Oh, they just did all of the island
They
in the
did
end.
that a lot, didn't they? But we women out there, we had our backs up. And we said, if any of those union blokes come on the place, we're going to face them with a rifle each.
And did you see any?
We won't go into that.
They got the message, I think, that not to come because it had all hit the fan by that time, so that was a rotten time really, because he wasn't allowed to send any sheep or cattle away, and he was feeding them in the scrub, and there was lovely dances and balls, and it just was wonderful. There's nothing like that anymore. No, not as far as dancing and balls, and we love dancing. Getting dressed up in your gowns, and because we always wore a long gown or ballerinas, and and it was just lovely atmosphere and everything, I think.